Hello everyone, welcome back. Skippy here, coach of the Steel City Surge for week 1 of WPF. So we have our matchup here against PokeBaldy. He is running Terra Dark Uxie this week. Very interesting. We're gonna lead our Landorus. I do love a Landorus lead here. We do not see Glamora, which is great. Do see Serena, which could be a problem. Completely forgot about Serena during prep. Oh no! Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. Best of luck to PokeBaldy in this matchup. Very much looking forward to this. Should be a very, very good game. Alright, what's the lead? Dinobot. Okay, that's Duraludon. Duraludon lead is not bad into Landorus. We do get that attack drop. He's probably going to go for rocks. I'm going to go ahead and Earthquake here. If he does switch, great for him. If he does stay in, he's probably going to go for rocks. We see massive damage. We do see a Draco, but he is going to miss. That is... Oh, man. That's a rough miss. That is a very, very rough miss. Oh, man. I feel so bad for Baldy on that. That's horrible. Lots of unnecessary damage onto Dinobot. What takes a Draco very well here? Probably Weezing, right? We don't like a Flash Cannon as much from Duraludon. I could probably go into Wash them. And then we do threaten a KO potentially with Hydro Pump. I kind of like getting rocks up though. I'm going to go for rocks because we do get that free turn. We get our rocks up. Huge. He's going to stay in and... What is he going to go for? Another Draco? He goes for his own rocks. Okay. So, kind of annoying. Kind of annoying, but honestly, fair play. We are going to defog our own rocks away if we do go for that. I think I'm going to Earthquake here just to threaten that thing out. He does stay in. We are going to pick up the knockout. Okay, so we probably should have done that before. Landorus-Therian, KO. Mermaid Man, that's Palpin. Okay, so we're going to get some rocks chip onto this thing. We are going to stay in. I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out of a U-turn. If he goes for Wave Crash, great for him. He goes for Flip Turn, so we are going to get some chip. 328 to 166, that is not banned. 328 to 166. Flip Turn. Okay. Did 49%. So yeah, that is not banded. That is also Jolly. Mekayama comes out. And it's Helmet Hariyama. Okay. Or not Hariyama. Helmet Iron Hands. That could be annoying. I think I want to go into Rotom-Wash, potentially, and go for Reflect. Would be able to threaten Will-O-Wisp with this thing. I'm going to go for this and then Will-O-Wisp. Go into London. We do take some Rocks chip. We are going to get Neutralizing Gas up, though. We do reveal that. We do reveal our Black Sludge as well, so... Strange Steam is doing a ton of damage here. I think I want to defog though, just so we can get rid of these. You know what? No, we're gonna go for Toxic Spikes. I think. See, this is the predicament here. We're gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp. We get the Will-O-Wisp off onto the Iron Hands. That is huge. We burn the Iron Hands. That is huge. Let's see what it goes for here. It goes for Volt Switch. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We're insanely bulky. We're insanely specially bulky. But we get a burn off on the Iron Hands. That is huge. That is a massive threat, potentially neutralized. We do see the Jafar switch in here. Okay. So the Landorus comes in. And it's leftovers. Okay. So we don't need to worry about Sheer Force and Life Orb. An Earth Power from this specific Landorus does, if it's timid, which I expect it to be timid, it can do up to 288. We do live that. I think we can go for a 3 defog here and get rid of the rocks on our side of the field. We are going to go for it. He goes for sub. Okay. It's sub nasty plot. That's annoying. We do get rid of our rocks, though, so that the rocks on our side of the field are gone. The rocks on the other side did do some good chip. We should be able to take the sub down, I think. Yeah, we should be able to knock out that sub. I'm gonna go into it. I'm expecting a nasty plot. Calm Mind. Okay, that's a lot better, actually. Hydro Pump is still a 2-shot if we can hit it. That's a lot better than I was expecting. I was really afraid of a nasty plot. We're gonna go for Hydro Pump here. I'm not gonna think about it too much. We need Electrolux to hit a Hydro Pump, which should be pretty easy to do. I just need to be able to hit 1, and I'll be able to deal with the rest of this. He does go for another Calm Mind, so he's going to get the +2/+2. But we do break the sub with that. We do break the sub finally. He's only at +2/+2. We're going to be doing more damage than he's recovering with leftovers, so... this is not a great position, but we got to deal with it somehow. We're going to go for a Hydro Pump here. We definitely live a Focus Blast and even Psychic or Sludge Bomb. Goes for another sub. Okay. I'm going to, if he's going to sub again, I'm going to go into Ogerpon, because we outspeed it, and we should be able to Ivy Cudgel from there, and prevent it from setting up even more. We do see another sub come out. We're gonna go for Encore. We're gonna lock this thing into Substitute. This is why I changed U-turn to Encore. I changed this during the last bit of team building. This is the exact reason I did this. Now it's stuck using Substitute. He's gonna have to switch. All right. That is huge. That is actually huge. I'm gonna knock off now because whatever comes in is gonna lose its item. Because he can't stay in on this. He's gonna go down in 2 turns. He does stay in somehow. We're just gonna keep knocking him off and encoring him. That's fine. At some point, your Substitute's gonna fail and your Landorus is gonna go down. He does switch. Okay, so he loses the sub. That switch into Ogerpon was huge. Mechayama. Okay, so we are going to take some chip from this. It is a burnt Hariyama. Not Hariyama. I keep thinking it's Hariyama. We have Hariyama. What am I doing? All right, so we knocked off its Rocky Helmet, which is great. Iron Hands. We are not doing a ton of damage to this thing. Kinda want to go into... We're gonna go into Lanod. We're gonna go into Lanod. We have our own Rocky Helmet up already. We're gonna block a Volt Switch if he wants to go for it. Get an Intimidate off on it, even though it's already burned. Does have Ice Punch. This will knock us out, but we are going to get some extra chip on this thing. Yeah, I want to say I can threaten this out with a Psychic. Yeah, it's at half HP. We should be able to knock this thing out. Even if it is Assault Vest, we should be fine. Oh no, it's not Assault Vest. We already knocked off its item. What am I talking about? This is 100% a KO every single time. We go for Psychic here. Nothing likes a Psychic from his side. We are going to pick up the knockout with this. Nice. Alright, Iron Hands is gone. Going into Yuxi. Okay. I do not like Terra Dark Yuxi as much. I don't like... Dark Pulse does so little to Yuxi. It might U-turn here. I'm going to switch. I'm gonna go into London because I don't think Psychic does that much. It's a 2-shot potentially after Black Sludge healing, so we're gonna go hard switch into Weezing. You do get the neutralizing gas off, which I guess helps, but he's gonna Terra Dark. Makes a ton of sense. This is knockoff. Great play from my opponent. It is U-turn. Okay, we're gonna take that extremely well. He's gonna switch into. I want to say Palafin comes out here, but even if Palafin comes out, I think we're fine. Is Palafin hero? It is not choice band. It is Jolly. He goes back into Jafar. I think I want to go into Iron Crown on Landorus now. I think I do. I don't. I don't want to go into Iron Crown just yet. I want to save Iron Crown for the end for Palafin. I definitely swap out though. I think I definitely go into Rotom again. Rotom just makes a ton of sense. If he wants to try to set up again, that's fine. He's probably going to go for an attacking move here, though. Does go for Psychic. Okay. Psychic is going to do maybe 219, 304 to 219. 28% from Psychic. Okay. Yeah, that's roughly in line with Timid and Max Special Attack. I really like an Ogerpon endgame here. I'm really liking an Ogerpon endgame. I'm also liking an Iron Crown endgame. I gotta keep both of them alive and healthy. I think I go for a Hydro Pump. And save Reflect for later. Yeah, we're gonna go for a Hydro Pump. He is gonna sub again. That's fine. We'll break the sub and make that switch. Yeah, we'll break that sub. Psychic and Earth Power against Ogerpon. I'm gonna go for another Hydro Pump here. If he goes for another sub, he has to go. He only has an opportunity to go for one more sub. I think he expects to switch to Ogerpon. We're gonna go for Hydro Pump. I'm expecting him to go for Earth Power or Psychic, expecting an Ogerpon switch in. If he goes for sub again, that's crazy. If he makes a hard switch into Palafin, that's also crazy. But I would love to see what this play is. He goes for Psychic. Okay. We tank that. And we hit the Hydro! Rotom-Wash takes out a massive threat. That is massive. That is massive. Now, if it's a Rapid Spin Serena, yeah, that makes sense. With Rotom-Wash here, we do not outspeed an offensive Serena. Bullet Seed does knock us out if it is loaded dice. Pretty much anything it does knocks us out. I'm gonna go into Weezing-Galar, I think. Because if it is an offensive Serena, we should be able to deal with that pretty well. We're gonna go into that. We're gonna go into Weezing here. We're not gonna Volt Switch. We don't want to risk it being faster than us. Let's see what we get for a move here. It does U-turn. Okay. So we take that extremely well. Okay, so what is his switch in here? Probably Uxie. I would expect it to be Uxie. Yep, Uxie. I am going to go for T-Spikes because I believe if this thing is Terra Dark, if it's max special attack modest, mild for whatever reason, we definitely live a Psychic. If it is Choice Specs, we might not, but I don't know if he goes fully offensive Uxie. I don't see that happening at all. And plus, if we get a Toxic Spikes up, that's going to be huge for later. Knockoff, okay, that's going to do very, very little. It's maybe 290. That's fine. We get a free Toxic Spikes up. We get extra chip. We got to see if there's boots at all on the other side. We can go for a free Strange Steam here as well. If this is physical Uxie, that's crazy. We're going to go for Strange Steam here. He does U-turn. Probably go into Serena if I'm guessing completely, which I am. I would expect this to be Serena. We'll get to see if it's boots or not. Yep, Serena comes out. We'll get to see if it's boots. It is not heavy-duty boots. Okay. Interesting. We do a good chunk with Strange Steam. It is poisoned. Triple Axle is not doing a ton to us. I'm gonna go for another Strange Steam, I think, because I don't like my switch-ins to this right now. This is pretty much my switch-in for it, so I'm gonna go for another Strange Steam. It does go for Triple Axle. Okay. That's gonna do at most 38%. We're down to 165 right now. That's doing massive, massive damage. We get the Confusion, which is awesome. Triple Axle is his best move. I'm gonna switch and set up with Crown. I'm gonna get set up with Crown here. I'm not gonna see a knockoff at all. At least I hope I don't see a knockoff. Should get a poison pick knockout from Galar, unless it's a Confusion knockout. Either way, I think we get a KO with. Yep, we get a KO with Weezing-Galar here. Okay. Uxie comes out. Uxie against Iron Crown. It is Terra Dark Uxie. Tachyon Cutter is a 2-shot. I am going to Terra right here. We're going to... Do I want to Volt Switch? No, because I can switch out and switch back into this if I need to for Palafin. We're going to get our Terra Water off. We're going to lose our Psychic Weakness, which is great because he's probably going to go for knockoff here. We outspeed a bulky Uxie. Okay, it is Uxie. It is bulky Uxie, and that is very bulky. Okay, that might be Assault Vest. It is Encore. It's fine. We're Choice Specs, So this is completely fine with me. I am completely all right with this. I don't mind this at all. I'll be honest. It's leftovers. Okay, leftovers Yuxi, not Assault Vest. This is very specially bulky. Okay. So this is a very specially defensive Yuxi. What is this, like, careful Yuxi, I want to say? With leftovers, yeah, that lines up. That lines up. We're gonna go for another Tachyon Cutter here. This is fine. That's a 3-hit KO for sure. Knock off. Hey, that's perfectly fine, actually. I would prefer that. 376 to 292. He's gonna see our choice specs. We just got knocked off. We're doing roughly 30%. We can knock this thing out. We are at 77% right now. We are going to go for a Tachyon Cutter here. Again, we might knock it out if we get a... it's just gonna barely not KO. That's fine. Foul play. That is different. Okay. Foul play Yuxi. I like it. And he gets a crit, man. What the heck? What the heck, man? Come on. He's at like under 20 for sure. I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna Tachyon Cutter again. We're gonna take the knockout with Kyber. And the only Mon that is left is the Palafin. We were Encored too, so I couldn't really go for Volt Switch or anything like that, so I completely missed that. Maybe not missed it, but I definitely forgot about it. Poison Chip is massive for this thing. It is not choiced, so Palafin here. Palafin, Choice Band. Or it's not Choice Band, but it could be Bulk Up. It is definitely max attack though, but Jolly. It is 100% Jolly with a lot of speed. I just don't know what item it is. We know it's not boots. It's not bulky. It's poisoned. Palafin Hero against Terra Water Iron Crown. Drain Punch does do a good chunk here, but we can go for Psychic Noise and prevent that. We're gonna go for Psychic Noise. He does go for Drain Punch. We do live it, so for the next turn, he's not going to be able to recover any HP. This is going to do a chunk to him as well. Oh, that's so much damage. Crazy good. Crazy, crazy good. And I'll be able to go in with Ogerpon and or Darkrai and really threaten to take this thing down. Jet Punch, that does knock us out. That is perfectly fine. Iron Crown did his job. Iron Crown did his job wonderfully. Palafin being as low as it is, we might be able to go into Darkrai and take it out. Jet Punch does do half damage here. Dark Pulse will KO, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna pick up the last KO with Darkrai here. We're gonna go ahead and hit Dark Pulse. We are gonna take up the KO with Palafin. We are gonna snag our first win of WPF in Week 1. GG's to PokeBaldy. I love the sets you brought. Very not what I was expecting, but very, very interesting sets. Loved to see them. I love the nicknames too. Great match. And I will see you guys all next week for Week 2 of WPF. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, GG's to PokeBaldy. Best of luck the rest of the season. I hope to see a rematch with you at some point the rest of the season. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.